Hey, Adam here with a simple and fast review of the JicSuXi brand 12-volt car refrigerator. This is a refrigerator that's portable, can charge with a number of different things, and we're going to open it up. We're going to show you those different capabilities, test out the fridge and the freezer capabilities, and let you know whether or not it's worth buying. All right, so getting this out of the box was super easy. Just to clarify, it comes very well protected, but it literally just, you're gonna lift it by the handles here on the sides to get it out of the box. So let's go into details on the actual product. All right, so starting on the top, and I guess I should probably lower this and give you, this is kind of a clip. I don't know if you can tell this from the video or not, but these all clip open. So just be aware of that. And then let's get this back up. So once you get these open, be aware that there's two different sides, removable trays, if you will, good size. The left side's obviously deeper than the right. This side is going to be typically for your freezer, but you can freeze both sides and you can refrigerate both sides. At the bottom, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a plug on the left. So if you put some ice in this, or get some liquids in there, you can drain. And then with this, you're going to have all kinds of different things. First of all, you're going to have your adjuster for the adapter for your car, and then you'll have your adapter for a regular plug, kind of like a laptop, if you will, battery adjuster. So this will plug in right into the side. Not sure if you can see that. That's going to be your DC. So we're literally just going to plug that in, and then I'm going to get this plugged in over here on a wall so we can see what goes on. All right, so once it plugs in, you'll actually hear a beep. You'll see there's some lighting here. And then on the front here, I'm assuming we're going to have our little control panel. But before we get too deep into that, I do want to kind of just walk you through. Again, this will also comes with, I'm not even sure what this is yet, but there's also a user manual that you'll want to make sure you read through and understand all the details. So let's talk about the actual outside. This is going to be your little arm to carry this thing. You can lift from bottom here if needed. You can also kind of lift and grip here. Let's close these up. And again, they snap shut. You'll see your wheels, which is very convenient. You'll also have another easy handle. Only the one handle on that side. You can kind of lift from there if needed, but you'll have your handle here. And that the wheels are really nice because when you're actually set on the base, those are movable. So the base is underneath, and that will just give you a little idea there. So let's talk about power. This is going to show me my temperatures. You can kind of hear the compressor going a little bit, and that's why this side is a little bit smaller, is because you can see kind of this is where all the action is going to take place, and that's why this one's going to be a little bit smaller. Now, in the instruction manual, I want to just cover a quick point. You can switch the doors. So if you don't want them opening from this side, you can actually, and as you can kind of tell, you can just switch sides to make it a little bit easier. So, depending on which direction you're pulling from, or if you've got it loaded in the car and you don't feel like moving it, you can literally just switch the doors on the top so that it can go either side, which is really, really cool. All right, so let's cover a couple features real quick. Once you're on this, and it will take some time to kind of get down to the set temperature, so you may need to run this for a little bit. This has only been running for about 5 minutes. It's dropped already about 7 degrees. What you will need to do is you'll see max, and that really will just press this button and switch between eco and max, and that's really just how fast it's going to cool. So I'm going to leave it on max personally, and then If you want to turn one of these sides off, what you're going to do is, like if I want to turn this one off, I can just right side currently with the brand name in front of me and seeing this. This will be the right and the other side will be the left. So if I want to use the right side to turn it off, I'll just hold the minus and the settings for 3 seconds. And that turns that side off. And now you can't turn both off at the same time. But if I want to turn it back on, just hold for 3 seconds, turn the left side off, hold for 3 seconds, and there we go. All right, so now the important part about changing temperatures. So as this thing continues to run, if I want to change temperatures, I'm just going to press a button like plus, and then if I hit the settings button, it's going to switch between sides. So I've got the freezer side currently set to 32, and I've got the refrigerator side set to 52. And so if I want to just change that number, again, we'll just adjust from there and leave it be, and now it should be set at 50. And now it's currently at 66 and dropping. This one's already at 47, so I'm going to let it drop a little bit, and then I'm going to show you the readouts and show you exactly how well it's doing. All right, so while this continues to cool, I do want to show on the back of the instructions, they'll actually show you there's an app that you can download and run most of this stuff directly from the app. All you got to do is set up your Bluetooth, connect it. You'll have to just press the settings button at some point to set it. But very cool functionality, so you can just sit, and cool from a distance, or set the settings from a distance while this thing cools. So I'll continue to let it get down to a good temperature, and then we'll show you exactly how well it's worked. Right, so as this continues to cool, let's talk capacity real quick. So this can hold 80 cans, or like 36 bottles, I think it is, 15 bottles of wine. So huge capacity. I also wanted to show you kind of the weight. So it's pretty light right now. Obviously, if it had a bunch of beer, sodas, cans, it would be a lot more heavy, but very, very light in the meantime. So we'll let this continue to cool down, and then we'll go ahead and show you the temperature measurements with an actual thermometer. All right, so these things are never perfect, but I wanted to show you real quick. I'm going to shoot the outside of this. It's going to tell me it's about 75 degrees, 74.8. I'm going to shoot the inside, and it's going to tell me 32.7. Now that's obviously off by 6 degrees, but these things are far from perfect. I just want to kind of show that it doesn't even register here because this is like a personal thermometer, but really does a nice job. 75.9, 84, and then if you actually change this will show it at like 90 something, because that's showing my body temperature. If I just shoot the house in general, it's again 75. Just popping that open, it's too low. Popping this open, 32.5. So really, really nice, and you can feel the difference when you actually put your hands in there. Again, with the lighting, it's beautiful, and this hand is clearly colder than the left, which is really, appropriate considering it's set at 26 and 6 right now. So really, really nice features. Obviously, use the app whenever possible. You'll have your left and your right, and then something else to consider is this 14.3 volt is just showing that I'm plugging it into the wall. Obviously, it would show something different with the car adapter. And then I'm set at Fahrenheit. You can adjust to Celsius, and you'll see this little battery. And what you can do is, I've got it set at medium, but you can set it medium, high, or low, and that's really just how much draw you want to put onto the actual battery protection. And so again, read your user manual. You can set it so that you don't give yourself a dead battery in your car by utilizing this. But this thing is totally awesome, totally worth buying. Hopefully this review helps. Thanks for watching.